You don't want it bad enough. You kind of want it. But deep down inside, you're not starving for it. You haven't made a decision to go all in. People that achieve major success, they have made a decision that I don't care what comes my way. I will not stop until I get there. I will do absolutely everything in my power. And they are fast in their execution. Most people, they write down a vague goal. Yeah, I want to be a millionaire next year, or I want to be a millionaire in 5 years. And that's it. They just write down the goal, and then they go about their day, moving slowly. Takes them forever to start anything. I once heard a quote years ago from one of my mentors, and he said, successful people launch businesses, whereas unsuccessful people simply just start businesses. It's easy to start. You can register a company. Anyone can do that. You can teach a fucking kid how to do that. But launching, I mean, you make a decision and you start straight away. You'll learn as you go along. You're not going to get everything right in the first few days of you starting. But the point is, you go out the gate and you go out fast. You don't sit there, well, I just want to make sure all my cards are in order. And that's the problem with most people. They're too slow. Success loves speed. You say you want something, well, go out and prove it. Go on then. Start straight away. Don't mess about. I judge someone, and I'm saying this in a constructive manner. So if someone comes to me and they say, Ali, I want to start a business, I want to do this, I'm like, okay, cool. I just see what they do. And then if I come back to them a few months from now, and I see them, oftentimes, almost every time in fact, when they say they want to do something, they haven't done it yet. So I judge someone on how quick they execute when they say they want to do something. I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't always a quick executor. Early on in my 20s, 20, 21, man, I would be like, yeah, I want to do this. And I would just take my time. And if you take your time, you know what? It withers away. It's like a plane about to take off a runway, right? Unless you go full speed, you ain't taking off that damn runway. You're going to hit the end of the runway and you're going to hit some trees. And everybody's going to bloody die. That's how your dreams are. If you want your dreams to become a reality, you need to move quickly. So when I say you kind of want it, well, how quick are you moving right now? You're working on your business once a month and you expect to get anywhere. No, I tell you what, the next 5 years are going to look exactly the same as the last 5 with the approach you're taking right now. For things to change, you have to change. I know it sounds very corny and motivational, but that's just facts. You have to change. You cannot operate as the same person and expect different results. That's the definition of insanity. Repeating the same thing again and again, expecting different results. You need to pause for a moment here. And you need to be honest with yourself. Self-awareness is key. I always talk about this. Sit there and be like, okay, with what I've been doing day to day, week to week, you need to know where you're at, guys. A lot of you don't know where you're at. You don't write anything down. You have no idea what you've accomplished in the last month. You're just coasting. You're just waking up, going to work, coming back home, probably jacking off all over yourselves. And I encourage you not to do that because, hey, that's probably another reason why you're slowing down, because you're too tired. Your brain is in a foggy state because you're constantly watching The Hub and busting nuts. Anyways, that's a different topic altogether. But you don't know where you're at. You haven't written anything down. You haven't got a pen and you haven't sat there and written down, right, the last 4 weeks are absolutely terrible, or were absolutely terrible. You know, I haven't achieved anything. In fact, you've got worse, some of you. You've gained weight, maybe your business, because you've neglected it, you're starting to lose money on it. So you need to be self-aware, okay? That's the first step. And then, for goodness sakes, man, just start. There will never be a perfect day. I promise you that. Most people believe in this perfect day. Oh, when it's right, I'll start. When it feels right. When it feels right? What are you talking about? You start today, you make it right. The best day to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best day is right now, today. Not, well, you know, I want to... Speed! That's why you guys are... A lot of you guys are not where you want to be. You're too slow, man. Man, when I made a decision to turn my life around, I started doing everything very quickly. I don't wait anymore. If I say I'm going to do something, I start the same day. The same day. There isn't any, well, let me just sit down and... None of that. So I urge you to get going and get going fast. There is no time to waste. You're not promised tomorrow. Stop having the arrogance and thinking, well, in 3 years' time I will. You may not be here. Leave your mark right now whilst you're still breathing. Do something. What are you going to be remembered for? I know some of you are young and so, you know, you're in that earlier stage in life. But a lot of you guys that are watching this, you may be in your 30s and you still may be coasting. You're still chilling. You haven't got much time, okay? And I say that when you actually take into account life in the grand scheme of things. It's not very long, life. You know, and once you start hitting the ages of, what, 60, you're really going to be grinding. No. Okay, so you've got a window right now. A short window to really ensure that you reach your absolute potential. You know, we may never reach our potential, but try and get as close to it as you can. And that's going to happen only if you pull the trigger and you start immediately. Okay? Stop procrastinating. Stop buying books on self-help, book after book. You've got how many books now? You've got 30 books? And you keep buying some more? And you think you're progressing. It's the illusion of progress. When you read these, oh wow, I read a book from a millionaire. So that means I'm going to be a millionaire. I mean, look, there's useful information in these books, but unless you execute on the information, you're going to remain where you are. I stopped buying books a long time ago. The books I have right now, I bought ages ago. And from time to time, I pick them up and I read a little chapter, but that's about it. I'm not going to be one of those guys, oh, I've read 400 books this year, but still is in the same position. Come on now. So pull the trigger, man. Stop procrastinating. If you're watching this video right now, there's something that you need to do that you've been pushing. Oh, I'll start next week fresh. I'll start on 1st of June. I'll start on... No, you're going to start today. Do something today. I don't care how small it is, do something. Okay, and remember, success loves speed. You better be sprinting. You better not be, oh yeah, I'm just going to go for a nice little... No. Run. Run as fast as you can. And you'll learn as you go along. I'm not saying you're going to have all the information straight away, no. But you'll pick it up. The faster you run, the quicker you're going to pick up this information. With that being said, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ali and I create self-improvement content for men. So make sure you join the family because I upload on a regular basis. Peace and love, guys. Catch you later.